Now, you know the world done fucked up if I don't even have my glasses on at the start of the video. Forget the bullshit. We're not taking them off. You know who I am. You know what I do. You know what I do it for. And it's most certainly for you. So let's get it popping. So EA, look, very rarely will I ever have your back. But guess what? It ain't gonna start today. What the fuck are you doing, EA? You're coming out and you're telling people that single-player experiences are finally here with our new Star Wars game. That's right, folks. And if you want to prove that single-player experiences and campaigns really matter to the gaming era, then, ladies and gentlemen, if you buy this game, you can prove that. Like we haven't been proving that with Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War basically winning Game of the Year many times over, whether we're talking about playing games like Cuphead, which I'll admit does have a two-player mode, but most people play it single-player, but that's neither here nor there. Like, there's a plethora of games. We want to talk about Dead Cells, Celeste. You want to talk about fucking Undertale as much as I fucking hate Undertale. Everyone else seems to fucking love it. So, Undertale, that I'm throwing the ball at you. Hopefully you don't drop it. That being said, they've got their sequel, Deltarune. Like, we could talk about games all day, every day, Guacamelee too. Like, games that just have a phenomenal single player. And I'm throwing out a lot of indie titles out there because we all know the AAA ones, whether it's Mario Odyssey, whether it's Breath of the Wild. Like, we could go all day about Nintendo's games, Persona 5. There's a lot of games that are single player that are critically acclaimed and have been in the, I don't know, what's that, Game of the Year category? You know, like Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, let's stop with the horse shit, all right? Let's stop, EA. Let's not go down that road because you don't want to go fight that battle because you will fucking lose every fucking time. But the fact that you think you can hold a game ransom, like, we're not going to have the microtransactions, we're just going to have a single-player experience, and now you get to prove to the industry that it has a place. No, shut the fuck up, all right? That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to hold this game ransom and try to guilt people into buying your product. The fact that you have to use the guilt trip method to sell a Star Wars licensed product, come on. Like, that is the lowest of the low. Like, come on. You can't be that shit. Well, I guess you can if you win most awful company multiple years in a row. I don't know. Sometimes I think your CEO just might be a big-ass fucking leaky potato. Like, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to insult nobody. I'm just saying it seems like y'all have a, I don't know, habit of fucking up. But that being said, here comes the big swerve. I lied. I am going to come to the defense on one thing because some people have decided to write articles saying that, oh my god, how could EA have another boring protagonist in a game? How can it that they wasted an opportunity to squander the ball? First off, we don't know shit about this game. We don't know a goddamn thing about what the game is going to even play like. We don't even know what the fucking first level looks like. We don't even know what the loading screens fucking look like. But you're going to tell me that they missed an opportunity. They missed an opportunity when they canceled the last game that everybody wanted to fucking play. Remember that shit? No? Because if you don't, then, like, I'm sorry for you, but, like, let's face it, folks. They've been canceling shit for Star Wars for years. This is kind of their MO. So this is really nothing new that they're missing opportunities because that is what EA does. That is the EA MO. That's their fucking motto. If there's an opportunity for us to get, fuck that shit, because we're going to forget. I know that's not really a good rhyme because I get and get at the end of it, but the point is you get it. They fuck it. They don't care. They have never cared. Pleasing you has been irrelevant. As long as they get they funds up, that's all that matters. Anyways, fair play to you, EA. Now, I'm going to move over to another side of the cone that hits very, very close to fucking home. That being said, if you peel back the caution tape on that cone, we look at Summit. Yeah, you know, Summit, you know, that tournament series that is all about fans voting and sending in money and buying merch to fuel the pot, to fuel the events that are going to take place at the Summit House. You know, the one that's not really necessarily a competition about who is the best of the best, but who can entertain the masses. That's why the fans vote and they get to dictate who goes in there. Now, some of you may have missed the boat on this, but the reason why MK11 Summit is the way it is because it's called the Summit of Time. Because MK11's game, story-wise, is about the discord that happens when the past meets the present. So when they invited some people who were really good at MK9 and didn't do shit in Injustice or MKX or Injustice 2, or people who were really good at MK9 and Injustice 1, but not so much at X and Injustice 2, you realize that when they invited all these people from all the different timelines, You know, like the theme of the fucking game. Like somehow y'all missed this. And it really disturbs me in a way that kind of chaps my ass that some of y'all didn't see what they were doing here. And this discourse that's happening is the point. That's what they want. Thank you for playing directly into their hands for 500 fucking Alex. My God. But even if we move past that, I'm not mad at that. I'm mad at the fact that there are people who are so upset and so angry at the masses because their favorite player wasn't the first invited. So congratulations to Waz from Australia. Congratulations. First player voted in. He got the spirit bomb from his nation. They chucked 9,000 votes or $9,000 worth of votes at him at like the last possible second. And that man is the first person invited into the summit out of the people who the fans get to vote in. I think there's 5 more slots remaining. Now, we have a whole bunch of people saying, oh my God, Summit's awful. Summit's terrible. Oh my God, Summit's just absolutely, how could they allow someone to just vote their way? Welcome to voting. Maybe you've never done this before, but some of y'all who are bitching didn't even vote. You didn't even vote for the people you like. You sit here and you say stuff like, Rewind should have been in there. He's the greatest of all time. But you didn't vote for him. Or perhaps when you're like, oh my gosh, I got players like Sunny who are so good. And he is. And you didn't vote for him. Because it shows, because he got eliminated yesterday on the first big cut day. And yeah, word. Y'all decided as a collective that there weren't enough votes to go around for the people you claim that you want to support. Now, the people I voted for were Tweety, Katana Prime, and Silvereye. That's who got my 87 votes. All right? Split evenly amongst them. That's where the votes went. Y'all know where my votes went now. Congratulations. Hopefully all 3 of them make it in. I'll accept 2, but God, I'll take 1 at this point because it seems like these spirit bombs are going to be coming through with the quickness. But that being said, if your favorite didn't get in, either vote more or try to actually tell other people, yo, vote for my homie, you got 10 free votes. And some of y'all don't even have Smash GG accounts, and you're bitching about how terrible Summit is, and it's like, Smash has had a Summit. Dragon Ball has had a Summit. How do y'all not know how Summit works by this junction? Like, how is this blindsiding you when they were very transparent about how this works? The only thing that I can even see people even starting to complain about is the commentary thing, but even then, really? Is that what we're gonna hang our hat on? Is that what we're really gonna base all of our complaints because the commentary keen? When 4 out of the 6 are godlike, the 5th is godlike, but you know, just decent NRS games. And I haven't heard of the 6th guy. I actually don't know who that is, but that's not the point. Point is, you can't be bitching about these little things when Summit has been like this from the jump. Like, this is what Summit is. It's the hype beast tournament. It's not a tournament about who's the best at the game, who's the real road warrior, because the game's not even fucking out yet. People are getting eliminated from Summit before the game is even dropped. Now, I know some of you may start a meme going around where you'll say something like some hot nonsense of, ha ha, you got eliminated from a tournament before the game even drops, ha 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 ha. And, you know, that's cute and all, but, like, come on, let's face it, folks. That is what Summit is. Summit has been very transparent about this, and I think it's kind of ignorant that some people somehow act like they don't know how this machine works. Some people saying, oh my God, this tournament isn't about what you know. It's about who you know. Welcome to the popularity contest that is Summit. Aha, that's why a lot of other players for other games did things where they campaigned for Summit, whether it's like slapping eggs on their face or, you know, sacrificing their dignity, things that I would never do, but I will never be qualified for Summit. So that really doesn't fucking matter now, does it? So, pushing all that aside, some of the people's true colors are being exposed. And it's funny. It's kind of hilarious. But the fact that people are saying, woe's me! Woe is the person I want to get in the Summit who didn't get it. There's like 5 more attempts for people to get in. And some people are just like, whoa, I wasn't the first round draft pick, even though it's the same as being the last one in, but it's the same. It's the same, but oh, woe's me. Woe's Tim. Fuck Tim. Come on now, let's get this shit together, guys. Get it together, because it's looking kind of embarrassing. I'm not gonna fucking lie. It's kind of cheeks. It's what Summit is. Take it or leave it. Because there's plenty of other scenes out there who would murder their firstborn to get a Summit. Not really advocating murdering your firstborn. That's a terrible fucking decision, but you know what I mean. There will be sacrificial lambs if you could promise a certain scene a Summit. Don't squander this opportunity. It's a beautiful one, and y'all got it. Not to mention, People are like, well, it shouldn't be it. Y'all got to understand, this is a huge advertisement campaign type of tournament where it gets more eyes on your product, introduces more people to the game, and more importantly, that's a whole nation of people who doesn't normally get to see their players on the grandest stages of them all, who are now going to get a chance because their community was willing to drop that much money in order to support somebody from their scene to get to this stage. That's pretty fucking powerful, but let's just go past that and move on here. So, look, all in all, I'm getting tired of all these potatoes on the internet. I'm getting tired of all these social rejects on the internet. And the last thing I want to say, and this is only brought up because of some shit that went down on my Discord, Rock and a couple of other people might know what I'm talking about. So we found out that there were some individuals who were donating to various people's Patreons, but they were voting for those Patreons on the slightest hope that maybe this cosplayer or Instagram model would date them. Let me tell you guys something, all right? Look, if you want to support your eGirl, or as some people like to call them, their Thadianas out there, by all means, do it. Support them until your heart's content. Go for it if you really support their content. If you think their titty is just that spicy and it's just so good and you want to support and endorse them to continue making more content, do that. But once you start thinking that you're going to somehow start dating these people, you got to understand, most of these people, there's about 100 other dudes donating at a higher frequency of money and a higher rate of money than you ever will. And they're still not getting the deets. They're still not getting the numbers. The private Instagrams. They ain't even sucking the titty that you claim to love so much. It's not going down. And on top of that, some of y'all get it in your mind that, like, when y'all start dating, that she's just going to be interested in all the shit that you want to do. And a lot of you people who are donating these Patreons, a couple of y'all, I know who y'all. Y'all are Johnny Nobodies who want to sit at home, and there's nothing wrong with being a Johnny Nobody, all right? Minding their own business, staying at home, watching Young Justice, watching some anime on Crunchyroll, rubbing one out, going to play the hottest new release on your PS4, Xbox One, or PC, or Nintendo Switch, and just having a ball, solo, by yourself, quiet nights, not going out on the weekends, just chilling at the crib. There is nothing wrong with being that type of person. But y'all going after these girls who, like, have, like, their entire Instagram is them just throwing it back for some dudes at the club. You got some dudes out here, just over here, just, like, rubbing their genitalia on their face. You got a whole bunch of them just going out, like, on these crazy fucking extravagant cruises, going on these vacations week after week after week after week, showing these crazy parties that are happening in people's hotel rooms at the cons, doing shit that you would have no fucking interest in. And you think when they start dating you, they're just gonna drop all that shit? That shit is fucking hilarious. That shit's not happening. They're not gonna just be like, well, now that I'm with you, time to delete my Instagram, because now I'm just gonna stay home and watch Netflix with you. That's not how that shit's gonna work. I don't know how that's wired in y'all brains, but some of y'all are, even if I can't wait for one of y'all to finally get in one of these relationships that y'all are dreaming about, only realize, damn, she wants to go out, and I never want to go out. Ruh-roh, Scoob! And that shit would just be hilarious to me, but once again, that's not going to happen. Like, you're not going to smash. Why? Because, let's face it, folks, why would they give up anything when by giving up nothing, they already got your wallet? Like, they already got your wallet. What the fuck? What else they got to give? They ain't got to give nothing. They give you a sneak peek. If you're paying like $25, $50, $100 a month to get access to somebody's Instagram, like, first off, you're wild. Patrol on Patreon has already showed that. But two, and this is something that, like, I just want to say right off the rip. Y'all say that by giving them money that they care for y'all. Some of y'all donate $250 a month. Let me ask y'all something. If a girl or somebody that you were attracted in, no matter if they were male, female, whatever they identify as, if they were the same, they would pay you $80 a month to talk to you, how long would you talk to them? Write in the comment section below. How much, in terms of time, what duration would you talk to them if they were paying you $80 a month? Go. Had enough time? All right, boom. So some of y'all are donating like 100, 200, and sometimes even more than that to talk to these people, and they can't even give you a one-on-one conversation. You're in a 1-hour Google Hangout. That's right, not even like a Discord call. You're in a 1-hour Google Hangout with everyone else donating at that tier. Y'all can't even get exclusive time when y'all donating triple figures. That's how much of a fuck they care about you as an individual And here you, like, it's wild. It's wild. This is what y'all do. Word? Word? Anyways, I'm not here to go ahead and lecture you guys about what to do with your money. I just find it funny. The last thing I want to talk about is Star Wars related. So there's this trailer that came out for, was it the Skywalker Rises or the Rise of Skywalker or whatever episode 9 is titled. And the trailer came out, and the trailer was a whole lot of nothing. Like, all it was just like random cascading shots, people going, oh, with some narration in the background, and then the Emperor's laugh at the end. And there's this video going around of this guy who reacted to the trailer, and like, it just fades from black, and it just shows Rey standing, like, on, I don't know, maybe it's Tatooine, or maybe some other fucking desert planet, who the fuck knows. And she's just standing there, like, nothing has happened yet, and this dude's tear ducts begin to well up with tears. And then he starts to cry when the fucking TIE fighter is, like, behind her, and he's like, oh my god, and just, like, starts crying in the middle of the trailer, and I'm just like, bro, that's hilarious. How can I not laugh at that? Like, come on, like, what type of jabroni are you, where you're crying over literally nothing happening in the trailer? That's hilarious to me. But here's the thing. Am I going to sit here and, like, throw this guy under the mud and say he's a terrible human being or he's a sack of shit? No. Some of y'all taking it too far saying, oh, he's a cuck, he's this, that, and that. No, I found it hilarious that he would sit up there and cry over nothing. Because I'm like, you get that excited over Star Wars? Bro, that's hilarious. That is hilarious to me. Ha, 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 ha. And look, I know some of you may in the comment section below, baby, like, you let people... Oh, I am letting him enjoy it. I am. I'm not saying that he can enjoy it. If he wants to see that and he cries, by all means, clap it up. But if you put it on the internet, I'm allowed to laugh at it. Like, that's facts. If I put something on the internet, you're allowed to have a disagreement. You're allowed to go in the comment section below and type your very comment of, let people enjoy. I'm saying, you know, I'm letting him enjoy it. I'm not going to pester him. I'm not going to shit all over his videos. Because let's face it, the big sympathy force that came up behind him, bro, with all that ad revenue he's going to make from some of these future reaction videos, he'll be wiping his tears with the Benjamins of his fellow peers. So honestly, he ain't really lose shit. But that being said, I'm going to close this video here. I just wanted to just get that off into guys. I think that shit's hilarious. Just, come on, man. Crying in a reaction video over a trailer, over a movie you knew you were going to get, in a trailer where nothing happened. Come on, man. Come on, man. That is peak nerd. That is peak nerd. But it is what it is. I've been your boy Ninja Red God. I'll catch you on the next one. Podcast episode 3 coming down the pipeline soon enough.